Hello again everybody, this is a video that's been a long time coming. This is how to put in and make a liner for a helmet. So this is a sort of basic pattern that you'll get. I made it off of the same pattern that I made the helmet itself off of. So it's kind of got that lobed look to it so that they all tie together, which we'll see in just a moment. So this is just a layer of canvas, wool, and linen outside in. So the first thing that you do is just put it into the helmet and arrange it in such a way that it's the right way that you would want it to sit. So in this case you can see how the little lobes kind of all line up to each other, and then they'll suspend the steel away from your head a little bit. It's very comfortable. So first things first, I take the needle. It's a leather needle, so it has a diamond head to it so that it punches through the leather easier. And I put that through the textile liner and into the leather. So it goes in textile, out leather. And then on the next pass, I'll bring it in again through the textile. And I'll just repeat that all the way around the helmet. So that way the thread sort of makes this like a spiral. Sometimes you might need help with little needle nose pliers to get through the leather at times, but yeah, just be careful you don't poke your fingers or anything. Here you can kind of see a little bit closer look of how I'm doing that. So you'll notice that each time I go through the textile, I go just a couple of millimeters over it. I'm doing this in a counterclockwise rotation. You could do it in a clockwise rotation. It really doesn't make a huge difference. As far as thread goes, I'm using a pretty stiff thread, just because I find that breaks a lot less often. Sometimes the thread gets caught on different parts of the helmet, so you just have to be aware of that is all. And so then the process just continues, just going around and around, and just spiraling that thread in through the textile, out through the leather, in through the textile, out through the leather. And eventually you'll just kind of end up back where you started, and by then the entire liner should be stitched in. Anyway, so I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments. I will do my best to answer them as best I can, but for the rest of the video, I will just let you watch me peacefully stitch this liner in quietly. Thanks for watching, everybody.